A very good morning to you all, dear students. I hope you all are keeping fine at home. Today, I will be teaching you a content from Science, Unit 4, Chapter 7, through this e-learning medium. This chapter has 3 topics: rocks, minerals, and soil. Before I start with my explanation, I would like to shortly give you a brief idea about each of these topics. Firstly, minerals. Now you may be wondering, why have I chose minerals instead of rocks? It is because rocks come from minerals. So it will be clear to you if you first understand minerals. Minerals are substances that are naturally formed and are obtained after digging deep down under the earth. They are useful to us in many ways. Now getting back to rocks. Rocks are also naturally formed. They are formed by the smaller and bigger broken pieces of various other minerals, which means they are made of the broken particles of different minerals, not one. Lastly, let us learn what is a soil. Soil is the topmost layer of the earth's surface. For example, when we go for gardening, what is the first thing we do to plant a flower? Yes, obviously we do dig the ground for its roots to remain down. So it is the soil that is the topmost layer of the surface, which is very important to us. They are formed of weathered rocks, decayed plants, and dead remains of the animals. I hope you got the basic concept of each of these topics. Now we go in detail. Types of rocks. There are 3 types of rocks: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks are formed when the melted rocks called magma comes out of the volcano on the surface of the earth. And once the magma reaches the surface of the earth, they are called lava. As they cool down, they start to take a harder and crystal-like form, which are igneous rocks. Granite, pumice, and basalt are the examples of igneous rocks. Sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed when the smaller pieces of igneous rocks, called sediments, are carried away by wind and water and drops them in heaps at certain places in layers. These smaller pieces or sediments becomes harder as time passes by and takes a harder form called sedimentary rocks. Sandstone, shale, limestone, conglomerate are the examples of sedimentary rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed when igneous rocks or sedimentary rocks take a new form due to the pressure of various layers of sediments and heat from below the earth, that is from magma. Marble, gneiss, quartzite, and slate are the examples of metamorphic rocks. Types of minerals. There are 2 types of minerals: metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals are those minerals which contain metals. They are hard substances with luster or shine. Gold, iron, silver, etc. are some examples of metallic minerals. Non-metallic minerals contain no metals. Potassium, phosphorus, limestone, etc. are some examples of non-metallic minerals. Coal, petroleum, and oil are also non-metallic minerals, but they come under fossil fuel because they are a part of the dead remains of living things that got buried under layers of rocks. Coal is formed from the remains of trees and plants millions of years ago. They decayed and sank into the ground and were pressed under layers of rock and other minerals. Petroleum is formed from the remains of tiny sea plants and animals. When the plants and animals died, they sank to the bottom of the oceans. Over time, a huge amount of mud and sand covered them. Due to the enormous pressure of the layers and heat, they underwent changes and turned into a dark-colored oil trapped inside the rocks. They are then extracted and taken to oil refineries for conversion into petrol, diesel, kerosene, motor oil, LPG, etc. Layers of soil. The different layers of soil are The uppermost layer called topsoil, the mid layer called subsoil, the lowermost layer called bedrock. The topsoil contains sand, clay, water and air, and they are the most fertile layer. It contains humus that makes it suitable for the growth of plants. The subsoil contains pieces of rocks. It has water but less humus. The bedrock contains large pieces of rocks. It has very little water. So with this, we come to the end of this e-learning session. I hope you all had a good time listening and learning. Thank you. Stay safe. Take care.